Hi there, quilters. My name is Stephanie Hackney, and I'm the Director of Marketing and Sales for Hobbs Bonded Fibers. You may know us as Hobbs Batting, and we're here to provide a few tips and tricks about the best batting to choose for specific purposes. So we're going to start with our Thermore. Thermore is a 100% polyester batting, and this batting is ideal for things that you need a very lightweight, flat finish. So one thing that we really recommend this for is t-shirt quilts. T-shirt quilts, you're going to be using a pre-shrunk t-shirt, so you don't want your batting to scrunch that up. This is 100% poly, so it will not shrink. You also don't want to have to go through the design of the shirt. This product you can stitch up to 10 inches apart, so that enables you to go around the design and keep the design intact. And lastly, the cotton in the t-shirts and the cotton thread you're going to put into the quilt will make it a very heavy quilt. This adds almost no weight. It's only 1/16 of an inch of loft, and it's going to be very lightweight. So this would be a perfect choice for a quilt that you're going to be doing for t-shirts, for maybe a quilt for a high school student going off to college where you're not really sure how it's going to be washed. This will pretty much hold up to any kind of use and abuse. Next, we're going to talk about our Tuscany silk batting. And the Tuscany silk batting is ideal for clothing. It's also great for lightweight quilts to be used year-round in any climate. It's 90% silk, 10% polyester, and it's a very breathable fiber. It's ideal for lightweight lap quilt, a throw, also for wall quilts, for table runners, and also really wonderful for quilts that are going to be heavily stitched. If you very heavily stitch cotton, it's going to get very stiff. That won't happen with this batting. This is completely washable. However, we do recommend that you use a very delicate cycle and a cool temperature. And the last product we're going to talk about today is our Tuscany wool. This is 100% super washed merino wool. That means that we've washed out all the lanolin and the itchy parts of the wool, the things that people normally don't like. And this is an ideal quilt bat to use for a show quilt. So if you take a look at the quilt that's behind me, this one here, that has our Tuscany cotton wool, which is 80% cotton, 20% wool on the back. That gives it some weight and gives it a nice drape. And then it's got the wool on top. And the reason you put the wool on top is twofold. One is that it helps to really emphasize your piecing and your stitching and gives you that nice puff to the design. If you're into trapunto and don't want to do all the work, this can give you the faux trapunto look. And that's what we've done on this quilt back here. The second benefit of this is that it will not hold creases. So for you show quilters that are going to be sending your quilts in, if you put this on the top of your quilt, when the quilt gets folded, those folds will easily release out of the quilt when it's hung, and you'll have a beautiful presentation. Thanks so much for joining us today. If you want further information, we're at www.hobbsbatting.com. Thanks so much and happy quilting.